Happy Friday. Now, remember, this week we've been doing addition. That means adding. And adding is taking two small numbers and putting them together to make a bigger number. Now, we've done a lot of that this week, and so I wanted to help us remember what we did this week. So I found some worksheets to help us remember what we did. Don't worry, we're not doing all the worksheets. We're just doing little bits of them, okay? So breathe. Whew. It's okay. I'm going to be here with you. Got it? So let's look at our first one. The very first day we had numbers or objects, and we put them onto the sides and saw what they added up to. And this one, the first one's done for us, but let's make sure it's done right. So I'm going to put 2 buttons on one side, 1, 2, and put 1 button on the other, okay? And what we did was rewrote the numbers. Oops. So I'll do it real quick. 2 and 1. And then we drew those lines because we said when we push them in the middle to combine them and we count 1, 2, 3, made a new number. It made the 3. So let me write our 3. And is that what this one here says? 2 plus 1, so 2 and 1 equals 3. It is, so that one's right. Yes. So we can put these buttons away. And I can erase this, and we can start our next problem right here. What is that first number we see right here? Oopsies. It's a 2. So we got to get 2 buttons. Let me get 2 buttons. 1, 2. And then what number is this one? It's also 2. You're right. So 2 more buttons over here. So we wrote those numbers. Remember? 2 and 2. And we draw our lines to go towards the middle. We push our buttons in the middle and we count. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 4 buttons. So 2 plus 2. Remember that sign in the middle is a plus. Means and. And it's 4. So let's write our 4. Boom. So 2 plus 2 is 4. So now what we can do is if you guys are doing this worksheet, you guys can write the number 4. And I'll show you. Ready? Little line down, straight across, big line down. There's our 4. And then we erase this and we do one more. Let's do one more just to make sure remembered, okay? Because I think we can do it. Put the buttons away. What is this number? That's right, it's 3. So I need 3 buttons over here. 1, 2, and 3. And what number is this? You're right, it's 2. This one really likes 2. I don't know why. There we go, and 2. So we write our numbers. It's always good to remember to practice how we write our numbers. We draw our lines to the middle. And we push our buttons together. And now we count. You guys ready to help me count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we write our number in the middle. It's 5. And so now we can make that over here, our 5 on our worksheet. Ready? Straight line across, little line down, big belly. There we go. And there's our 5. So that's what we did the first day. Now, we also started looking at how to write a number sentence. And the next sheet helps us with that. Let me put this over here for the time being. So this worksheet has the objects already for us. So we don't even need to bring out our buttons, which is kind of nice. But we need to make sure that they have the right numbers. So what number is this? That's right, it's 1. How many balloons or lollipops are above the 1? That's right, only 1, so that number works out. What number is this? You're right, it's 3. So let's double check that there's 3 balloons or lollipops right here. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we do 1 plus 3. Oops, I do need this after all. 1 plus 3, we got to figure out what it equals. Now what we did was we used our objects. So 1, 1, 2, and 3. We put them closer together, right? So here's our 1, here's our 3. We use that new symbol called plus. It's straight line down, and you cross the bridge in the middle, so it looks like a T. And then we use another new symbol called an equal. So it was a little line across and a line above it. The plus means and the equal means make. So what we did is we pushed our buttons all the way to the right side on the other side of the equal, and we counted 1, 2, 3, 4. And we wrote our number. And that was how we made our number sentence. So our number sentence says 1 plus 3 equals 4. So let's write our 4 next to our 1 plus 3. Remember, straight line down, or little line down, straight across, and big line down. There's our 4. Now for the next number, we're going to do the cookies. Can you put your finger on the cookies? That's right, the cookies are right here. Now let's see what these are the same number. Well, what number is that? It's a 5, and that's a 5. So let's make sure each has 5 cookies. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That number's right. Let's make sure this one is too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, good. They both have 5 cookies. Now we can either use our objects again to push them off to the side. So let's get some 5 buttons. This time I'm not going to write the number. I'm just going to have the buttons, okay? But I'll write the plus and equal sign to help us. There's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 5 plus 5. Let me put them closer. And it's going to be equals, okay? Oops, let me move this a little bit closer. Equals. So now actually I should write the number anyway. Let's write the number. 5 plus 5. So now we're going to move, and I need my equals. Can't forget my equals, otherwise it's not a sentence. So we move the buttons all the way over, and I'll put them down here. Want to come with me. Let's count the buttons. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now we write the number 10. And so we read the number sentence 5 plus 5 equals 10. So let's write the number 10. 1 and a 0. Ta-da! And that was how we learned about our number sentences. We used our buttons to move them over. And then I'll show you another way we used our objects. So let's put those away, clean this off. I'll show you the next worksheet we looked at. Ooh, these look fun. Now do you see this box here? It's called a 10 frame. Why? Well, let's count how many boxes it has inside of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It has 10 objects in the 10 frame. So now we learned that when we count, or when we add, we're just continuing counting. We're not stopping in the middle. We keep going. So let's look at this one with the fish. Okay, let's count how many fish there are all together. Okay, so remember, we don't stop here. And start with 1. We keep going. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 fish total. So we're going to write the number 6 over here. So if we were to count it, it'd be 5 fish, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1 fish. So 5 plus 1 equals 6. Let's try this green fish right here. Let's see, how many fish are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, same number, 5. Is this the same number over here? Nope. How many are here? 1, 2. Okay, so now when we add them, we're not going to stop at 5 and start at 1, 2. We're going to keep going. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we write our 7 in the box, okay? So we know that 5 plus 2 equals 7, or 5 and 2 make 7. So that was what we did the next day. Then we learned how to use our fingers. Now, let's do a quick review of our fingers, okay? When we are counting with our fingers, the right number is how many fingers we have up. So if I do this, what number is this? Well, let's count how many fingers are up. 1, 2, 3, 4. This thumb isn't up, so it's 4. What if I did this number? This one was tricky. This was 0 because there's no fingers sticking up. And I even covered my thumb to make sure it didn't want to pop up. And is it the same on this hand? Let's see. If I have this number out, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 fingers on this hand. And if I did that, it's still 0. So that's how we do that. Now let's look at our worksheet, because this helps us remember. When we had 2 on one hand, so 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4 on the other, so we can write those numbers in. That's what we did the other day. We wrote 2, Oopsie, that's not a good 2, but that's okay. I tried my best, and I'll do better. And there's 4, so we counted. Remember, it's just like we did with the 10 frames. We keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So write our 6. So now let's see how many fingers are on this hand. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to write our 4. Little line down, straight across, big line down. And how many are on this hand? 1, 2, 3, 4. Another 4. So we write the 4 again. Now how many fingers are up on both hands? Let's count. And remember, when we count, when we add them, when we add 4 fingers and 4 fingers, we keep counting. We don't stop at the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8. Circle on top and a circle on bottom. And that was how we used our fingers. And then we got to use the number line. Dun, dun, dun. And here is my number line up top. Remember our number line up here? Every number had its own space. That's what the lines were for. And they had to be in order from smallest to biggest. Smallest had to be on the left and biggest on the right. And this worksheet has the frogs. Look, they have their own lines to be on, but are they in the right order? Let's count and double check. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They are in the correct order. So what we did with our number 9 was we put a dot on the first number. So let's look at this one here. The first number is 0. So I'm going to use my black. I'm going to put a black dot on 0. And then we said we need to go 9 jumps. So we need to go from 0 and we need to jump 9 spots. So I need help counting. You guys ready to help? Here's 1 hop, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So I'm using my whiteboard so I can help make sure everyone sees. And then we put another dot at where we landed for the last one. So the right number is where the new dot is. So what number did I land on? That's right, the number 9. So on our worksheet, we would write the number 9. So then I cleared off my whiteboard. And we're going to do the next number. What is the first number here? That's right, it's a 4. So I'm going to put a black dot on my 4. Where's my 4? Oh, I passed it. Here's my 4. So I put my black dot here. I'm using 2 colors just so you can see where we go. You can use the same color. And then what's this number here? 3. That's right. So now we're going to jump 3 spots. Remember, we always jump from small to big. We don't want to go from big to small. That's something different. We want to go, when we add, we want to go bigger. So we're going to go from small to big. So ready? Jumping. 1, 2, and 3. Put that dot on the new number. So where did I land? What number did I land on? That's right, the number 7. So we write that on our worksheet. One more. There we go. Okay, let's do one more with that, because that was I like doing our jumping with our frogs. It's kind of fun. So let's see, what number is that first number right here? That's right, it's the number 6. So I got to use my black marker, put a black dot on my number 6. And what number is that? How many jumps do I need to take? You're right, it's the number 4. I need to take 4 jumps. Remember, we got to go to the right because that's where they get bigger. So 1, 2, 3, 4 jumps, and there's my dot. So what number did I land on there? That's right, the number 10. So I write my 10. Straight line down, whoops, and big circle. There we go, friends. So that was what we did all week. That's a lot of math. And that was a lot of work, but I know you guys could do it, and I knew we would get through it. I'm so proud of you guys. And you know what? I want to tell you a little secret. You see this down here? All these numbers, these number sentences? This is something we do in grade school. But we're in preschool. What? We're doing grade school work? How cool is that? Kiss your brains and give yourself a pat on the back. I'm so proud of you guys. A round of applause. I knew you guys could do it. Well, I hope you had fun learning with me this week, and I can't wait to see you next week. Until next time, may God bless you and your families. Have a great weekend.